I was raised around university professors that were musicians and historians, and I just always had a natural kind of affinity for the arts, and it just kind of took hold early on. And I've always known that I was going to do what I do now. So I teach at the University of Texas at Tyler in the art department. I've been there for 27 years and teach drawing, painting, printmaking, mixed media. These are images that are out of my life, and given that context, plus the context that this was for the benefit of the hospitals, I wanted to try to merge those two ideas. And so, as I mentioned earlier, the images of my wife's hand and the copperhead that showed up on my back porch, to me, kind of translated into the ideas of healing and finding sources for anti-venoms and things like that. But I wanted to communicate the idea of the skill of medicine and the practice of discovery and innovation on the researchers' parts, but wanted to include some positive ideas and positive charges about the whole thing. So a lot of images like that. Those kind of lead into the ideas of having courage if you're a patient and maybe a physician as well with the backbone. And there's an image of a lock that's unlocked actually. It looks maybe that it's locked, but it's actually unlocked. And those are about keys of discovery, as I said. And the plant that's in there is really a weed, but oftentimes I think, especially in the past, discoveries for medicines and things like that came from unusual kind of herbs and plants, and so that was the idea behind that. Sometimes the work is a practicality, and I just wanted it to get a little higher, and I wanted it to be mobile, so I made it basically a movable base for it, and it just kind of worked out that way. Some of the numbers are, there's a repetitive number 9 on it, which is a lucky number. The idea of the reflective material is really just an optical thing, so that if a light hits it, it's going to cast some red reflection off on a wall that it's next to, anything like that. This part has a glow-in-the-dark material, the industrial strength glow-in-the-dark material that charges every day in daylight, and then it'll stay glowing in the dark for about 6 hours in the evening, and it's kind of a fun thing. And there's some other text things that I'll let you discover. I had some family experience with heart issues, and my father had heart issues years ago, and so there's a lot of connection with that kind of need in the community for me personally. But it's always an important thing, I think, for artists to insert themselves into the community and recognize the importance of their responsibilities towards social commentary in art, so that it doesn't come off as something that's secondary or decorative or anything like that, that it's a primary role in our culture. And oftentimes these kinds of behaviors can reveal those importances to other people that may not be otherwise exposed to art. So it's important for artists to do that, I think, and I've done lots of benefit works and donated prints and drawings and things to various things over the years, and I've always found it very fulfilling.